Texas just took care of Kansas 35-13. Dave Bear here with Cedric Golden. And said, let's just dive right into the analysis. After the game, Max said it was a great game because it was a win. Didn't necessarily feel that way while watching the game. What were your immediate takeaways from this win for Texas?
Well, you know, it wasn't an awe-inspiring performance by Texas, but it was workmanlike. They came in against an opponent they're supposed to beat, and they beat them. And that's all you want this time of year. You're trying to add another rung to the ladder, climb one more step. Texas has won 5 games in a row, 5-0 in the Big 12 at the end of the day, and they got out of this one relatively unscathed, no major injuries. They win the football game, and now they go to West Virginia with a chance to take another step to that Big 12 title that we all thought was pretty impossible after those early 2 non-conference games.
Texas keeps the emphasis on the ground. Malcolm Brown finishes with 4 touchdowns, a career high for him while here at UT. What's your assessment of his play and the ground game in general today?
Malcolm running angry and healthy and looking great in the short yardage, Dave Bear. I think he's a perfect complement to Jonathan Gray, who's more of a dash and slash type runner. Right. Malcolm Brown looked great between the tackles. I love the 1-2 combo punch. They're good when you have a quarterback who may go off the rails every now and then and go into gunslinger mode, which we saw a couple of times today. So it's nice to have that running attack that's able to keep this offense on balance.
And then there's the defense again with the great performance. Greg Robinson inside maybe gave himself a subtle pat on the back for the great coaching of the linebackers in recent weeks. They hold Kansas to 13 points, just another all-around, and Chris Whaley scores another touchdown. Great performance by the defense yet again.
I think it may be the best front four in college football right now. It's close.
Such a change from the beginning of the year.
It's such a change from the beginning of the year. I don't know, is Greg Robinson the reason? I guess because when he showed up, good things started to happen. Oscar Giles has those defensive ends, Jackson Jeffcoat and Ced Reed, playing outstanding football, playmaking. Chris Whaley's touchdown doesn't happen if Cedric Reed doesn't come in and dislodge the ball. So I think they're getting the big plays from the front, and it's allowing the Horns to take more chances on the back end, and teams are going to have to beat them with the big play. You're not going to be able to grind it out and beat this team because the front four is just playing so well.
Right, and now here they are, undefeated in Big 12 play, 4 games to go. First and foremost, a trip to Morgantown to play West Virginia next week. It seems like if they play the way they played this week, they're going to be in trouble, but they've showed with the trip to TCU that they can go on the road and play some good football. What are you looking for next week?
And the good thing about that, Dave, TCU lost to West Virginia. West Virginia 30-27 in overtime, I believe. That's a teachable moment for Texas. They can't feel themselves too much because they know they could go up to Morgantown and get beat. So I think it's an excellent teaching lesson for this team to know that they can't look past anybody. And now Texas gets another road test to try and keep this Big 12 streak going.
Here we stand, Texas bowl eligible, still undefeated in Big 12 play. Who would have thought we'd be talking about this early November, a couple weeks back when they were getting pounded by BYU and Ole Miss? But there you have it. Stay tuned with Statesman.com. We'll have all the coverage leading up to West Virginia this week. We'll see you.